Hey guys, I'm driving home from the gym, actually driving home from the gym at the police academy. So I've got a little bit longer of a drive home today. Figured I would do one of these truck talking videos. I haven't done one for a little while. The truck talking video today is actually going to be kind of about me and about being a content creator, a YouTuber. I've been doing this for 4 years now, hard and heavy. And it's kind of funny because almost every YouTube channel that I follow has one of these videos on their channel. And I always kind of laugh when I see them because for one, I can relate. But two, everybody does them and it's inevitable. And this is kind of like the YouTube burnout video that I'm going to make today. And the reason I am making it is just like the reason that everybody makes these videos is because when you're making videos, putting them out on YouTube as consistently as I have been for the last 4 years, you know, when I first started the channel, I was putting out 5 videos a week. Then I pared it back to 3 videos a week. Then it became 2 videos a week, and then I started another channel. So it's 2 videos on each channel per week, so a minimum of 4 videos per week. That's a lot of content. It's a lot of stuff to be making, and I do it just with my 2 days off. Most YouTubers, I cringe when I call myself a YouTuber, but most YouTubers that put out that much content, that's their entire job. You know, they're doing nothing but making videos all the time. Or if they do work, they're like video game YouTubers or something. So they come home from work, they play video games all night, and then they edit up a couple of videos out of their video game plays or something like that. They don't do the kind of content that I do, where some of my body camera channel videos take hours to edit, and then the ones on Thoughts of a Patrol Officer on the channel where this is being released, these videos don't take hours to edit, but they take hours to kind of plan and create and figure out what to do. And it's hard. And I'm not saying it's hard like I'm crying like, oh my God, it's so hard, it's such a tough job. But it's not easy making videos that are actually worth watching. And I would say probably half of the videos that I make aren't even worth watching. You know, I watch them back and I would say more often than not, I'm not happy with the video, but I release it because I have to put something out. Some of them I think I'm a little bit hard on myself, so after watching them back, it's not so bad. But you get kind of where I'm going with that. It's just a lot of work, and I basically don't have days off. I go to work. My work days are long and hard. That's what she said. But like, you know, I get up at 4:30 in the morning. I'll give you a little rundown of my day to just kind of, this is going to be a very random video talking about me and kind of the thoughts of burnout that I'm starting to feel. But my day, I get up at 4:30 in the morning, I come down, have a cup of coffee, do 30 minutes of yoga. Then after yoga, I cook my breakfast. I cook a real breakfast every single day. Currently, my breakfast is 2 egg whites, 200 grams of, or no, 2 whole eggs, 200 grams of egg whites, 80 grams of broccoli chopped up fine. Throw that in a skillet and scramble it. While that is scrambling, I take some roasted sweet potatoes out of the refrigerator, put them in the microwave for 30 seconds, give them a very fine dice. Then I scoop all of that into a bowl, mix it up, and eat it. That's my breakfast. Get ready for work, leave for work at 6:30 in the morning, get to work at like 6:55 in the morning, go to work my day as a police officer, which sometimes is more eventful than others. But generally speaking, I'm pretty exhausted when I get home from work. I get home from work, have a little snack, watch a little bit of TV, watch some YouTube. The YouTube that I like to watch, I watch a lot of news and politics. I still watch video game YouTube videos, even though I don't have time to play video games anymore. I still enjoy video game content. So I watch a little bit of that to let my brain kind of unwind, and then I go do my workout. I'm back into the cycling season right now, so I'll do 2 hours on my bike right now, a stationary bike. Once the weather gets a little bit warmer, it'll be 2 hours outside on the road, between 35 and 40 miles a night. I do that 2 nights a week. Then 2 nights a week, I actually go to the gym. I decided we're going to cut our gym membership. I'm going to start going to the academy. So now I have about a 20-minute drive to the gym. My workout lasts about an hour and a half. Then I got a 20-minute drive back home. So that basically means I've got 2 hours there. I don't get home until about 7:30 at night. Then I either cook dinner or help cook dinner, feed the wife and kids, put the kids to bed. By then it's about 9 o'clock at night. I sit down. I have 1 hour of free time a night where I sit down with my wife. We have a glass of whiskey. We watch a TV show. We're a couple. Right now we're watching reruns of Bob Newhart, so we can watch 2 episodes a night. I get off the floor because I like to sit on the floor when I'm drinking my whiskey. I get off the floor. I go to the kitchen, have a protein shake, and my nighttime carbohydrate is currently 3 semi-large pretzels. They're about this big. That's about 20 grams of carbohydrates. Currently dieting right now, so I measure and weigh all of my food. I go to bed at 10. If I'm lucky, I fall asleep by 10:30. Then 6 hours later, my alarm clock goes off, and I do it all over again. On my days off, I get up with the wife and kids. I sleep in a little bit. I get up at about 6 o'clock on my days off. Help my wife and kids get out of the house. I sit on the couch for about an hour, eat my breakfast, and then it's straight down to the basement, start editing YouTube videos. My first day off is dedicated to the body camera channel. That's the larger channel. That's the channel that more people depend on me for. The police officers at the police department, they depend on me to put those videos out. It makes them look good. They're happy with it. They're happy that I do this. I do that as a service to them. The second day is the day, and if I get my 2 videos edited that day, I might have time for Thoughts of Patrol Officer videos. But generally speaking, I'm so fried that I don't. Plus, when I do my Thoughts of Patrol Officer videos, my face is on camera, and if I've been sitting there like staring at the screen all day trying to edit, my eyes get really tired, my face gets droopy, and I look like shit. And I generally don't like to put myself on camera under the lights and all that stuff when I've been down in the basement editing all day. So I will edit body camera footage on the first day. The second day off, I'll get up at about 6:30 in the morning, have a couple cups of coffee, go down and start trying to make videos for Thoughts of Patrol Officer with my face on them. Some of those videos are easy to do. I can watch a YouTube video, react to it, post it. But generally speaking, the videos I do on that channel it's not like a lot of research, but it's a lot of things to gather. Downloading videos off the internet, making clips of it, looking up legal stuff. Sometimes I have to type up some things to put on the screen. All of that is time consuming. Then I have to decide whether or not I'm going to use a script for a video. It's very rare that I use a script for a video, but when I do, it takes a couple hours to write a script for a video. Then I sit down and I start recording it. Often I'll sit down and start recording a video, and I'll decide, you know what, this isn't a topic that does well on my channel. Just my presentation style, the way the video is, it's not going anywhere. I don't feel like it has a beginning, middle, and end, and I'll just stop. Or I'll decide I need more information, so I'll send off public records requests, and I'll have to shelve that. So sometimes I'll have worked for like 3 hours on something and I won't even use it. Today was one of those days. I actually requested something from the Office of the Inspector General. They didn't get me everything that I asked for. I tried to make the video on the topic, but I decided I had to wait for the rest of the information. Then I found another video that inspired me to react to. I ended up recording 3 versions of that YouTube video where I was reacting to them, and each time I would go off track or forget what I was going to say. And those are like 30-minute videos where I just wasted 3 times. That's 90 minutes. That's not counting the time that it took me to like find the content and all the other stuff. The moral of the story is, well, even today, I only got 1 video recorded. I tried to get 2 videos recorded. Luckily, I worked ahead last week, so I've got 2 videos for this week. But if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have any videos for next week on thoughts and controls, or I would only have one. I think it's a good video and I'm happy with it, but I would only have one video. The moral of the story, the reason I'm kind of going into all this is because I'm getting tired. I can't keep this pace up forever. I need to take breaks occasionally, and I'm really bad about taking breaks. I think I'm going to take a really short break. Maybe I might take a week or two off of making videos, or you might only see videos on one channel, and then I'll start making videos again. But I think what I'm going to do is that instead of making sure I keep up this pace of 4 videos a week, I'm just going to try to relax a little bit, do it for fun, especially because I'm not making any money off of this stuff. The body camera channel doesn't make any money. Thoughts and Control Officer makes very little money. I've raised a ton of money for charity over the last few years, but very little money I've actually raised for myself. Considering all of that, I need to put less hours into it, and that's just where it comes down to. I'm not getting the bang for my buck out of this, and I'm stressing myself out more than I should, and I'm taking time away from my family more than I should. So I'm going to do my best to make this more of a hobby and less of a second occupation, and step back a little bit. I still have like the important things that I want to talk about, important topics that I want to cover, and I'll do those. Those are actually what I enjoy doing most, particularly this one about the IG's office. I want to make sure that's a good video. But whenever a YouTuber takes a little break or doesn't post any content for a while, the rumors start to spread, and I start getting messages and stuff from people, or you see that about other content creators, and I find it kind of annoying, because I know what those people were going through, because I'm going through it as well, and this isn't my only job. Plus, I have other passions. The Todd Bates 50-mile Memorial Ruck. I want to do that again, and I want to make it a little bit bigger. I want to get more people involved. I want to get corporate sponsors, and I can't do that when I'm in my basement making this kind of content. Plus, I'm doing the Pelotonia stuff. I designed a coin yesterday for my Pelotonia team. I'm working on that. I just have a lot of other things in my personal life that need attention that I can't necessarily give attention to, and I have to sacrifice something. One of the things I'm going to start sacrificing is probably going to be videos on this channel. So if I make content or if I don't make content, it's not going to be a big deal. I'm just going to try to relax and make this less of a priority in my life. I think that is the appropriate thing to do. So I wanted to kind of just make a video while I'm driving home and talk about that, just so people understand. And it's kind of funny because I take a couple of breaks a year generally. I take one around Christmas time. I try to take the month of December off or the month of January off, and then generally in the summer I try to take an entire month off from both channels. But whenever I do, there's a couple of like scumbag local very tiny media people that have like Substacks and just their social media types. They'll always write stories about me taking a little break, and they'll insinuate that it has something to do with me getting in trouble or something like that. I think it's one of the other biggest reasons I wanted to make this video, because if you start to see my content slow down, or if I randomly go a week or two without putting out a video, I want you to know that I'm just doing this because I got too many things going on in my life. I'm not in any trouble. I'm not in danger of losing my job. I'm not getting pushback from the department. The department is very well aware that they can't stop me from doing what I'm doing. They're on notice. I am not in any danger or getting serious blowback from my department due to the things that I do here on YouTube. So I don't know. I'm getting pretty close to home, and I'm tired of like talking this entire time. I need to give myself a break. I need to give myself a mental break. Usually, I used to record a lot while driving home, but I've kind of stopped because that's the time I listen to a lot. I listen to like classical music when I'm driving home from the gym a lot of the time, and that's the time that while I'm driving, I kind of give my brain a break. I don't talk. I don't think about anything. I just kind of relax, and I want to kind of get into that a little bit more. Maybe I'll do more truck talking videos if I don't end up doing so many videos in my studio. That might be a good idea. That might be something I do. I don't know, but definitely I'm going to start dialing it back a little bit, putting less stress on myself about getting content out for you guys. I'm sure you all understand. I know it's not a big deal to you, but I don't necessarily feel like I owe you an explanation, but I would like to put an explanation out there so that people don't fear the worst, for lack of a better term. So, I don't know. There's gonna be a couple videos next week. After that, I don't know if I have anything good coming out or not. We'll just kind of play it by ear. I'm rambling at this point. I'm gonna stop. I'll talk to you guys later.